Hello, Leo, and welcome to your October 2023 horoscope forecast. Okay, so quickly, I am going to we'll first start with a couple core cards for the foundation of your reading and see kind of what it's based on. But first, I want to run through a few key dates for October that you should pay attention to. First of all, the first one is Friday the 13th. Yes, we have a Friday the 13th in October. It is so cool. I love that because I'm very into October and Halloween. So, anyway, in numerology, or rather, I should say angel numbers, because numerology is a single digit. So in angel number readings, or in angel numbers per se, 13 is a spiritual meaning, and it really, or it has a spiritual meaning rather. It is about the cycle ending and a new one beginning. Okay, so like the circle of life. Also, it is very deeply karmic. So, karma coming full circle, good deeds that you've done, you're going to have good karma coming back for that, and vice versa. It's also a number loaded with a lot of divine feminine energy attached to it. So you may be a little more sensitive during this time on that date, or you could feel very girly and flirty that day for you women, and guys might be a little more sensitive. So it's also about personal growth and getting you on your right path in life, okay? And then on the 14th, we have our new moon and solar eclipse. And this solar eclipse is also called the Ring of Fire because it's a unique celestial alignment. The sun, moon, and earth are going to converge to create a solar eclipse, or an annular solar eclipse, because the reason it's called an annular solar eclipse is because the moon will not entirely obscure the sun. So you're going to see a layer of the moon and then the sun right behind it. Behind that will be the earth. And so that ring of fire will be shown behind the moon from the sun. Okay, so the eclipse that we are going to have on the 14th, along with our new moon, is in Libra. So, which is an air sign, and Libra is ruled by our seventh house of partnerships, which is also known as the seventh house of balance or the seventh house of relationships. And the planet of Venus, which is the planet of love. So, how you interact with others, romantic and business partnerships or relationships, as well as contracts and negotiations, will kind of be the theme of the month, or during that time, rather. And then later in the month, we'll have a lunar eclipse. So, a lot of eclipses happening. We might even have a retrograde in there somewhere. I'm not positive 100%, so don't quote me. But the lunar eclipse on the 28th is going to kind of urge us to embrace any transformations we've made this far and to kind of come back like the phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? And so I apologize for not being here in quite some time. I'm really happy to be back making my videos. I've missed you guys. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. Oh, excuse me. And so I'm really happy to be here. So, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please, and like your video if you do care for it. Now, remember, this is a collective reading for Leo, so it is not going to resonate 100% with every single one of you. We're all on different parts of life, walks of life, and things will resonate and some will not, so take with it what you will. So we are going to start right away. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay. And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Oh, yes, Leo. You are definitely a go-getter. Most Leos are very successful in careers. And if you're not there yet, just hang tight. I'm sure you will be eventually. But a lot of you Leos, my dad was a Leo. He's no longer with us, but he was very fun. Oh my gosh. Very fun, loving, kind, loved to be the center of attention, but was always the life of the party. So you Leos, I've had a couple Leos in my life. My grandma was one as well, and she was just the sweetest woman and very kind and giving. So, with that being said, let's pull some tarot and get a little deeper and see what it is Spirit wants to share with you. What is this month also going to bring along with this abundance and friendship? So maybe you're going to have some new people stepping into your circle this month. And remember, I do shuffle cards prior to camera very well, so we don't have to spend too much time doing that here and making that loud, obnoxious sound, which I completely hate. So we're going to cut the deck and we'll begin digging a little deeper. Okay, Ace of Swords, not too shabby. The Wheel of the Year. And Four of Wands. Okay. All right, Leo, so when you get the Ace of Swords, this is an action now card, okay? So it is time to take action in whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you are, excuse me, maybe you are starting something new, or maybe you're going to have your own business. Maybe you are starting something online. It could be so many different things, that you could be doing. But I definitely feel like it's time to do that this month. Okay, so it's like this card is the most potent form, or pure form rather, of the masculine element of air. Okay, when the Ace of Swords kind of comes into your reading or into your life, you're being put on notice that it's time to take action. This is a card of intellect, victory, justice, achievement, new beginnings, and winning battles. So, if you've had some hard times, now is the time to move forward, and you're going to be successful with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Sorry about that glare. Another of this card's most important lessons is that you kind of have this chance for a new way of thinking. So kind of cut through the fantasy and embrace what really is, okay? The truth sometimes hurts, but it can also heal you and make room for new improved reality. So success is definitely attainable, victory is near, and you are being told grab it with two hands and run. Okay, you're going to have a clear perception, which leads to spirit and a closer connection to your higher ups or your spirit guides or Jesus or God or whoever you resonate with. So this is a card all about success, truth, and awareness and victory. So that's really great. So it looks like that abundance where it says like I can manifest whatever I desire into the physical reality really goes well with that Ace of Swords, because it's like, yes, now is the time to make my realities or my dreams a reality. Okay. And then you get the Wheel of the Year. Well, this is all about the four seasons energy, right? You can see all four seasons on the card. When you get this, it kind of is a message to work with all energies of nature and the ones that are currently around you and not against them, okay? So it means rest in introspection in the winter, okay? New beginnings, growth, and opportunities in the spring, energy, excitement, bounty, and vibrancy in the summer, and abundance and reminders to prepare, gather, and remember in the autumn. Expect there to be a change in all areas of life that are forever transforming and growing or causing you growth. So this card really represents good luck, opportunity, and great events. Good luck working with everything you have in front of you. Okay? And it's kind of crazy that the fall, when it talks about, or rather autumn, when it talks about that, how it says right there, abundance. Okay, so that goes beautiful together with that as well. So maybe you're going to be working with whatever it is you have straight in front of you. You're grabbing it with both hands. You're going to have abundant outcome. And maybe you're going to have a friend along the way helping you. You're rooting for, somebody's rooting for you rather. And then you get the the Four of Wands. And when you get the Four of Wands, that's about growth and introspection, or inspiration, as well. So Four of Wands is like a celebration, time to party, a gathering with friends, family. That goes beautiful with friendship. So you might be having this giant celebration for being successful in whatever it is you're starting or doing. Okay, so let's jump a little deeper and see with the Moon Oracle cards kind of what energies are coming through and see what else Spirit wants you to know about this month. So yeah, it looks to me like you're going to have like, maybe you're going to make a really great friend during this time with whatever new it is you're starting. And it's telling you, use all your resources with that Wheel of Life, or I'm sorry, Wheel of Year card. Use all the resources that are there in front of you because they will help you achieve the goal you're trying to obtain. And then I really feel like you're going to have this great celebration with friends after it's done. Like, you're just going to be on the winning end of things, which is really great. All right. So let's see what Luna has to say. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so maybe you haven't made a full decision yet, right? But you have room and you have time to change things. So it's not yet fully accomplished, maybe, whatever this area of life is that you're working on. But no matter what, you can always change something before it's too late. So it's letting you know, Spirit's letting you know, you have a little room to play, you have a little time. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So it's kind of cool that you get that new moon card because we'll be having that on the 14th. Maybe this is the time where a new romance starts. Maybe this whole reading for some of you that feel like it is more about love, you'll have, you're taking everything you've learned and everything, all your qualities and your likes and dislikes and your characteristics about yourself. You're taking everything you've learned and you're using it now. Okay, and that's cause to celebrate because you've done the shadow work, you've done the work on yourself. And now you're going to have, maybe it's a great friendship you have. And even though we're not quite sure, look, you got the celebration and the abundance coming in and a new romantic cycle beginning. So maybe this will turn from a friendship to a romantic thing for some of you. Okay. And it is kind of weird that we get the new moon in Libra because we're in Libra season, but our new moon's passed, but we have one coming. So that's kind of significant a little bit. All right. So I want to pop out some of the Vision of the Soul cards and see what maybe do you need to work on during this time, or what does Spirit really want you to concentrate on or work on, okay? Now, remember, like I said, this is a reading for the collective, so it's not going to be the same for all of you, but it looks to me as if this is a little more career-orientated than it is love-wise, but, some of you may see this differently, and that is okay. This is just my perception of what I'm feeling. All right, let's see, Leo. What do we have for you guys? 35 oh, I hate trying to say these two words because I suck at them. Ancestral lineages. That is not a word that comes out of my mouth easy. 17, yin yang divine union. Okay, divine union. That sounds like a love relationship or some type of relationship coming into play. So let's take a peek here. We'll start with 35 and kind of go from there. All right, so 35 in numerology becomes an 8. So if you would like to look up 8 is usually a very abundant number. But 30, this ancestral lineage card is really about your ancestors, okay? Ancient wisdom coming in, shamanism, tribes, the ancient, okay? So your ancestors are at your service right now. They're helping you along the way. And maybe you're getting this ancient wisdom from somewhere. Maybe you're all of a sudden growing in a way that you're like maturing faster than others, or all of a sudden you just have these ideas, you don't know where they came from. Well, this could be your ancestors helping you out. You might be having dreams you're not remembering, but you're getting these messages in the meantime. So when, where the connection to all this is that they're helping you. They're helping you along the way. They're leading you. They've learned this lesson a long time ago and now they want to teach it to you, whatever lesson that might be that they're trying to help you get through. So find sacred ways in which you can connect to them, whether it is through a shamanic ceremony or simply deep meditative work, or asking them to come into your dreams. Maybe they have some messages for you. All right, so pay attention to the little things that just pop up, all of a sudden that make sense and kind of resonate with you, like, wow, could that be my ancestors? And it could even be past loved ones that weren't, didn't pass too long ago. So you might be getting messages from them as well. So always stay try to pay attention to those little synchronicities. Okay, so yin yang and divine union. It's about balance, masculine energy and feminine energy, sacred energy or sacred connection, divine union, right? A DNA activation. So, excuse me, when you get this card, it's kind of like you are invited into undergoing sacred union of self, okay? This physical, mental, and emotional, energetic level is activating in your DNA, and you are not simply just a man or woman. You're a spiritual being whose physical body is not permanent on this planet, right? Your soul ascends when we leave. So its currently physical manifestation is merely kind of like a fraction of what you are. It's a time to integrate all of who you are, kind of find your balance, find your who you really are, okay? So one doesn't really exist without the other. So like you always have good and bad, you always have right and wrong, you always have black and white, right? You just don't fully exist when you are ignoring, resisting, or avoiding aspects of yourself you find distasteful or confusing. So this is just a reminder that there's always the good with the bad, but try to find balance in that, okay? And with that being said, let's pull your final two messages from Archangel Michael and your guides and see what a spiritual message you have coming through, Leo, for this month. What is it they want you to know about this situation? Don't you just love the autumn air lately? I don't know where all of you are from, but we're in the Midwest, and I just love the fall leaf colors and the crisp, semi-warm mornings where the sun's out, but, the chill is in the air, and it's hoodie weather, and you can sip hot cocoa or coffee and apple cider, hot apple cider, and apple picking, and oh my God, I love this time of year. It is absolutely my favorite season. So it feels like a new chapter is starting for many of us during this time. Okay. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Balance yin and yang. That goes beautiful together, right? Okay, so I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. That's beautiful. That goes so beautifully together. I love that. Okay, and the other one. Spend more time outdoors. And I was just talking about all that stuff. So thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Yes. And that goes great with the Wheel of the Year, right? We've got all these seasons in there. We just talked about finding your true self. And maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to spend more time outside right now before the really cold weather hits. Or while you have time, it might help spark your imagination. You might meet somebody new. But either way, use everything you have in front of you to gain exactly what it is you're trying to gain. Grab it with both hands. Know your ancestors are there in the background helping you and guiding you, okay? It's going to lead to friendships, or maybe your friendships will get stronger. It's going to lead to that abundance coming in, and then it's going to be a great celebration. So there you have it, Leo. That is your October 2023 horoscope. I thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe to my videos If you like them, please thumbs up, sorry. And as always, happy connecting. Bye.